Welcome to the ACE²-EU Podcast, a space where we go beyond official presentations and talk about real people, real experience and real impact inside the ACE²-EU Alliance. ACE²-EU brings together universities, staff and students from across Europe with only one goal: to rethink how higher education works through collaboration, mobility and shared challenges. Today we are joined by three guests who represent different sides of the Alliance: an academic professional deeply involved in its development, and international students who experienced ACE²-EU through mobility, and a student from Macedonia who hosted and lived the Alliance from the inside. Let's start the conversation. So Cătălin, before we talk about the ACE²-EU Alliance, tell us a bit about yourself. What was your professional journey and how did you end up to be in the ACE²-EU Alliance?
So hi, first of all. From when I was 14, I started volunteering in different NGOs, and I had the chance to communicate and work in an international environment. We had a lot of European volunteers, which helped me a lot to get this international approach and multicultural approach. And this is what I've done. Within multiple NGOs, we created educational opportunities for youth and for different people from different backgrounds. And we were focusing more on the non-formal education and also formal education. And this is what I'm also doing right now within the Alliance. I'm an educational specialist working in Work Package 2 to develop the educational opportunities for students.
Like you mentioned, you're actively involved in many ACE²-EU activities. Looking back, how has this improved you, not only professionally, but personally? Is there a specific moment or experience that you connect with the ACE²-EU Alliance?
So, because I changed the perspective, I had to change the perspective from the NGO point of view to the university point of view. It was very interesting to me to see that the Alliance it's focusing on this non-formal education, challenge-based methodology and so on, things that we use in Work Package 2 in order to develop the best educational opportunities for our students and for our staff. And I think one of the moments which changed my perspective about the Alliance and the events in the Alliance was the pedagogical meeting in Madrid some months ago, where us, the teaching staff and the professors, we had the opportunity to experience the educational framework within the Alliance from the student's point of view, in order to know how to share it afterwards with our own students.
If we fast forward 5 years into the future, what would you think the ACE²-EU Alliance will have achieved, and what would the success look like for you and also for the university staff and students?
So because within the Alliance there are smaller and bigger universities with different opportunities for the students and for the teaching staff, I think one of the goals would be to kind of come to the same level within the universities, to have the same opportunities for our students. Doesn't matter the country, if we are from Spain, if we are from Romania, Macedonia and so on. And the success, I think it would be in the impact that we have within the students, the cultural approach, the mobilities and the development, the personal and professional development of our students.
Okay, thank you, Cătălin. Mateo, your presence here in Macedonia is a part of a much bigger story. Tell me, how did you end up at the University Goce Delcev through the ACE²-EU Alliance, and what were your expectations before coming here?
Okay, so good morning, everyone. So I'm from Madrid, and I was in the university. I was preparing an event for international students that were coming to our university. And we wanted them to get involved, meet everyone, get to know the people from Madrid, and we get to know them. So during that time, one day Chelo approached me. She's the coordinator from our university in Spain, and told me, "I love what you are doing, so I need to show you this student opportunity that is available for you. And I searched it up on Google, see the countries and the projects, and as soon as I saw Goce talking about and doing projects about sustainability, I knew this was my place. Because first of all, I would never imagine myself coming to Macedonia, and also sustainability is something that affects us every day, and we need to get real solutions. So in the future, we can solve all these problems about sustainability with taking everyone into account. The environment, disabled people, everyone. So yes, it was like a mix, a topic or a project that I didn't really know about, and a country and a culture I also really didn't really know about. So yes, my expectations were, to be honest, I couldn't imagine how was it gonna be like. I thought it was gonna be like people are not gonna talk too much, they are gonna do the exercise and leave. But with the pass of the days, I have seen that it's the other way around. People are very involved and really want to get to real solutions.
So the ABC school is now coming to an end. If you have to choose one thing, a skill, a mindset, or an experience that you're taking back to Spain with you, what would it be and why?
So it's funny because I love to talk to people. I'm always talking and everything, but for me the most important skill I'm taking back to Spain with me, it's listening and connecting with the other person, because I have noticed that we are here for the same goal, okay? But when a challenge, a question or an exercise comes, and if you listen, you can see that everyone, depending on their background and who they are, face that challenge in a different way. And at the end, you can see like a 360 perspective of the problem and how to face it. So for me, it will be listening to the others, but connecting with them. Like you really want to get to know them and see how they think and what they think. So yeah, that will be.
From your perspective as a student, why would someone your age even consider joining the ACE²-EU Alliance? What does the Alliance offer that the usual standard university program does not?
Well, many universities, you just wake up, go to university, sit down for 6-7 hours, pay attention and look at the screen, and then you leave. But this is totally different, because from the minute you get into the university, we have Cătălin doing these games to wake us up and so that we connect to each other and get our ideas fresh. So it's from the first minute you are doing a practical exercise, you are doing you're facing real challenges, and also at the same time you are meeting people that really wants to get to know you and bring the best out of you. So in 5 days you get a massive experience that for every single student I have to tell them that they need to take this opportunity. I mean, I have never been in a I don't know how to say, like a course like this one, like ACE²-EU, and I will try to apply to many others.
Okay, thank you, Mateo. Iskra, this time you're not just a participant, you're also a host. Can you share your personal experience with the ABC School and the ACE²-EU Alliance, and what pushed you to apply and to be part of the Alliance?
Hi to everyone. It's my honor and honor of my professors and students to be hosts of this ABC program, the first in our country, in our university. And we are glad to have these students that we are working with them, these universities, and to show them what our university is like, what our students can do for our society, and that's it.
So you're experiencing the program from the inset. What surprises you the most, and what did you learn not only academically but about yourself, and how was working with students from different countries?
First of all, the motivation and enthusiasm from other students is great, and you cannot find these students, near us, because they are less approachable, or they don't want to get involved in these things. So in our group, our family, I would name it, everyone is open and engaged. Everyone wants to learn new things. Everyone shares their experiences, opinions, and we work a lot. I must say we party a lot also, and I have gained more confidence. Everyone thinks about the English barrier, but we try. Not everyone is from us native speakers, so yeah, that would be it.
You mentioned that a lot of students doesn't want to get involved. So if they might think that international alliances are complicated or are not for people like them. What would you honestly say to those students, and why is the ACE²-EU Alliance actually more accessible and more important than they think?
I know many of the students thinks this alliance is not, they sound complicated or are not approachable, but I should say they're wrong. I was wrong too. I was thinking I cannot be part of this. I'm not, the person who can join because you're not speaking very good English and stuff like that. Maybe the topic is not about you, but first of all, you don't need to be afraid, and you have to try new things. And I think our professors gave us a lot of motivation to get into this.
Okay, so thank you to you all. It was a pleasure to host you here at our university, and thank you for your time and your attention. So today's conversation shows that ACE²-EU is not just an institutional project. It's a living experience shaped by people, choices, and personal growth. Whether you're a student wondering if this is for you, or a staff member thinking about deeper European cooperation, the message is clear. Opportunities don't wait. You have to step into them. Thank you to our guest, and thank you for listening to the ACE²-EU podcast. See you in the next episode.